Yeah, it's a glass half full kind of situation.
And Saberlight and company, yeah, they're going to try a little snipe here on the opposing bounty rune. Ghost will be able to grab it though, gets disposed, will instantly use refraction though. Now Boxy in a bit of trouble, getting blocked by GH, blood grenade applied. As GH, he's going to get the blinding light onto 2, Saberlight into the low ground as a result, and Boxy, the innate's going to pop at 1 point. Question is who's going to get first blood here? There it goes, disposed back, GH is going to die second. But Boxy falls to Ghost as the first blood.
Give himself blinding light with higher frequency.
He might have leveled that just to, well, maybe not actually, to cancel that salve. Did not do so in the end. Saberlight, blinding lit. Rebound is very short.
Grenade, he's dead.
But dispose, blood grenade helps him get back into action, and Saberlight takes out GH easily.
Yeah, good thing for Saberlight, he had the boots. Otherwise, that's actually not a kill. He was going the helm first.
That's true.
Needed it there. TP support.
Yes, indeed. Boxy going to go to the north. They split. And Boxy now is likely to fall. Foul play will activate, and Omar will get credit for this one. Nisha, Aether Remnant, but Sumail bottles the Invis rune as Noob coming in with the shapeshift. They use the coil as well onto Nisha, and a nice snap coming out is GH with the blinding light, but Nisha able to get the Astral Step under the high ground, attempted TP, but at the last moment, Sumail drops him to the deck.
Wow, if you would have made that out, that would have been insane.
And Ghost in the meantime getting disposed as Saberlight. This would be an enormous kill for him. Melt Strike from Ghost, but the Unleash comes out, refraction at the last moment. Rebound to try to get right through him. Reinforcements arriving in the form of Boxy. Gets the shackle. And the right clicks are coming, the silence coming out. Ghost finding the distance, it's going to be close, pops the refraction again. Going for the Melt Strike, very greedy indeed. Another rebound, this time it's going to miss though as Sumail coming in to help out his comrade as NGX get 2 kills. Maybe even a third coming out. They'll all get away here as Omar living on just on a core.
It's godlike against Sven.
Yeah, I guess so. As we're going to see the Stormhammer from Sven, pops the God Strength as well, applying to Ghost, finally rips through it. But the Avalanche keeping them at bay. Nisha closes the gap, they'll make it with the BKB, and the right click suffice. Ghost dies, and GH, well, like it's only a matter of time before they catch up to you, young man. So 2 kills for Saberlight.
Decisive attack there from Mickey. He burns through the refraction in 10 seconds. Nice for Sven, of course. The matchup's just bad, but he set it up, and that's all that mattered there.
Noob into shapeshift, he's gonna get hexed, turns from a wolf into a chicken, and now the full shackle. Box is getting really low, Mickey. Yeah, Sister Shroud is doing some work there. And Noob should be able to walk away safely. Boxy getting hounded by wolves and golems, but his Serpent Ward and Mickey are there to oversee. And Mickey just getting kited to a high degree as Noob runs right into him. He's like, okay, I'm ready to fight actually. Sumail with the Waning Rift. Apply a lot of damage to this Enchantress, so Insania gets melted, and now Noob and company on the offensive. That's a damage rune, though, on Nisha. You have to be a bit careful if you're the NGX
this is a
side.
big one.
They get the big kill onto Mickey, though, as Sumail tears them apart. Ghost disposed, refraction up, does get melted through by Saberlight and company. A big illuminate from GH as Noob going to continue the pressure, though. BKB now gone, Saberlight destroyed as Nisha left to his own devices, getting melted as well. Gets off one more dissimulate, but drops shortly after to Noob's right click. Coil cancels the teleportation from Rasta, and that is going to be a full team wipe for NGX. For quite a while. As smoke from both sides, NGX fully covered right now. Mickey into the triangle. He's spotted. Waning Rift to start. And Omar gets off the Avalanche as Nisha getting in really deep right now. Saberlight popping the BKB to get the Hex onto Mr. Ghost. Do they have the damage to rip through him? He's going to pop the BKB for himself as well, getting disposed. Ghost gets to the other side, though. There's a haste rune waiting for him. He's going to be able to, no, Sumail just steals it from him. Goes for Saberlight instead, but Ghost is going to live anyway. And now they have the nullifier applied to the Sven. Mickey drops to the deck. That's 3 dead for Liquid. Sumail knew that his friend would be okay. And Insania is going to be the 4th member of Liquid to tumble, as NGX taking decent control of this game now.
Yeah, they push pretty fast too. This mid tower is absolutely a pickup now. Had Lycan been alive, we could be looking at barracks. I think you probably settle for the tier 2 in this position. But still a nice win for them, and yeah, kind of crazy considering, you know, the Aegis is on the puck, so Liquid really want to try to commit everything onto this TA. Couldn't even kill him once. So much protection, really good force staff usage coming out from GH. They have the solar plus the Pavis. It's just so many layers of damage. Maybe this is their way of dealing with Marcy. They're just saying, you guys can have Marcy. We're picking blinds and we're picking solar crests and Pavises on our heroes, and we're just tanking through the damage.
Did they not have Fortify at that point?
They actually get racks.
This is a full set then.
Wow, I did not think they had enough time for this, but they do.
That's crazy.
Okay.
7K lead for NGX. What a fight. The last two fights, in fact.
Third Roshan is up, and NIGMA Galaxy obviously know the timing courtesy of TA.
Avatos. There's the Congregations, gets deleted, but might be in turn for Omar. Big Astral Step onto 2. Barrier is actually keeping him alive. Sumail taking a lot of damage. He's already at half HP, but the BKB from Mickey is running out now, along with the God Strength. Noob gonna try to right-click to his heart's content. Gonna get another Congregation to the deep with the coil to follow. They're gonna be able to take out Mickey. Sania and Saberlight get deleted off the face of the earth. Ultra kill for Ghost. Make it a rampage.
Strike!
My
Strike, yo!
goodness.
Give me that replay. They were lining up like that was Ghost went to the bowling alley. I'm just saying, like they literally knocked each other over in a straight line behind him.
Disgusting.
Oh my
they're gonna call
GG.
GG as Rockman tries to kill off Sumail. Game 1 goes to NGX.
Holy.
That was disgusting. My goodness.
I think Ghost did more damage than his entire team combined in that fight in 4 shots. So you can just farm the singular zombies is what I'm saying. I don't know if this is realistically going to go that long.
Disruption. Ghost gonna be able to pick up the bounty, gets off the concoction, gives GH a little bit of space, but he's going to take considerable amount of damage. Saberlight blocking him. Blood Grenade should seal his fate. First blood to Saberlight on the off lane, undying. Okay.
Then Nisha, so it's not too surprising.
GH, okay, Tombstone is going to go down one way or the other, but Ghost taking so much damage to the tag team. He gets the Tombstone, dies afterwards. Saberlight is on fire right now. He is on a killing spree. To do something about this if you're NGX. Absolutely cannot give up your stacks. Disruption comes out.
Oh, that's a good shot.
Yeah, Sharpshooter hits. This should turn into a kill onto Insania. And Saberlight puts the Tombstone on the cliff. He gets speared. They're going to be able to take out the Tombstone as well. Saberlight in a lot of trouble. Remnant comes out. That is the death of the biggest hero in the game. Double kill for Sumail as NGX still trying to defend their Ancients, and Liquid's still around to try to contest. Mickey does have the Chronosphere at the ready. Noob's going to be able to get the Arena off and the Spear onto Mickey as Saberlight in that Flesh Golem farm Sumail. He's going to get snowballed and coiled. He's in a lot of trouble now. He drops to the deck as Nisha gets credit for that one, and Saberlight and company now will be able to clean up the Ancients.
Yeah.
Started off kind of rough, but there's a Sharpshooter coming out. It's enough. So Omar snipes out one.
And win it off of being tanky enough. But if they miss that window, the curve swings up again when the next items come out.
And Noob trying to get a pick off here on the box. He's going to force a rotation though from Mickey. Snowball.
Still has that chrono.
Oh, he actually does connect despite the Mars Arena going down. Noob stuck inside his own arena now, outnumbered, and will eventually fall as the grip comes out from the sideline. But GH,
Ghost,
you have nobody nearby.
That.
Ghost dies, okay. And GH looks to be next on the list. So double kill for Mickey.
Ghost died to Puck Shadow Demon.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
Keeping up his stun ratio.
Right.
Saberlight.
Oh, they're going to jump right on top of him. Sharpshooter to follow, but the save from Boxy. Wisdom Shrine does go to Ghost in the end because of the snowball. This is going to be a lot of damage applied to Saberlight. He dies, instantly spawns thanks to the innate. We're going to see a repeat of the last time we saw this. Noob absolutely destroyed.
Yep, didn't get off arena. Gets
a Ghost, another concoction. He actually wants to go in. He will. And to right-click his way on top with the bushwhack to follow. Lotus is going to be able to reflect on Mickey. Gets off the BKB and now turns his sight onto the Alchemist. Gets off the Chronosphere. That is a dead Minotaur face, whatever that cosmetic is. It's Omar going to drop as well, and now Liquid.
Very nice against the Bloodthorn.
Yep.
And I think if at all possible, oh, hang on. Nisha.
Yeah, Ghost has to pop the BKB in retreat. He's stuck inside the shards, though. They're going to use the arena. And, well, they still see him, though. They get the snowball and the chronosphere. Mickey not leaving anything to chance. 80 seconds of no ghost, and now the high ground is ripe for the pickin' for Liquid. As Nisha getting it pretty deep, takes out GH in turn. Just like that, 2 out of the equation for NGX. And Liquid, buildings shall melt in their presence. One more fortification. They're actually gonna go for 3 lanes at once, potentially. Saberlight just wants to keep the creep wave nearby.
Yep, it's good. Might as well push out this additional wave for later. Oops, with the pressure coming in bot later down the line. Yeah, this is at least 1 lane. I don't know if they go for more. They have 50 seconds on the Aegis and no chrono, but I don't really think there's any risk whatsoever because, once again, NIGMA Galaxy's damage right now heavily contingent on the Alchemist being present.
Yeah, but the backdoor parity of Liquid are actually here.
Insta counter smoke.
Be popped. Big slide. Ghost gets the Abyssal, or the Bash. It's Boxy. They get the Ice Shards out. They're going to punch the Alchemist. He's already low HP. Pops the ult, though, and the BKB, trying to turn his sights onto the Undying. Actually grab allies himself as Nisha looking to turn the sight on him now. They are able to kill off the Tombstone eventually. And they kill the Void during all of this as well. So 2 big kills. As the Shadow Demon in quite a bit of peril, Insania drops to the deck. Boxley looks to be next. That's 4 dead. This is going to be 5th with the GH still having his ult throughout all of this. A full team wipe for NGX.
On the way there.
Yep, Spear, Searing Chains to follow from Sumail. Sharpshooter, not going to do too much here. Now the Nullifier applied. Oh my god, Sumail's just getting bursted from 100 to 0. Does have the buyback as the Mars Arena comes out, but Mickey just has the Chronosphere. Gonna get gripped though. Do they have the damage? Again, he has the 2nd life, so there's only so much you can do. Buyback coming out from Sumail. As Mickey popping the BKB, has the 2nd chrono if he wants to use it. Doesn't need to bother as Sumail kind of running out of steam here. Gets off the Shivas. As goes focusing on the Tombstone as Liquid. Their supports are crumbling now. There's the Chronosphere number 2 from Mickey, but the nice save from GH for the time being. But Sumail does drop to the deck. 2 minutes down and out. As Ghost will get some help thanks to the Arena bashing the crap out of the Void. That's life number 1. Buyback now from Insania. Concoction coming for the Faceless Void. Noob and company can try to apply some pressure. Gets the Sharpshooter off and the Rebuke. That's enough. Down goes Mickey, but they have mass buybacks from the Liquid side, and they can likely just try to end it, knowing that that's a dieback for Sumail. Noob drops, but does have the buyback available. This is still going to be a 3 versus 5. And now the building's starting to melt in favor of Liquid. One more smoke for the road. Still the buyback being retained from the Mars. Tomar going to set something up. Roche's banner's placed. All he can, his Ghost can try to backstab. He stuns himself, though, and that should do it. My God.
Misclicked.
Oh, dear. Nullifier applied to the Mars in those last moments of the game. And Liquid coming back in this game number 2. Still no GGs coming out from NGX, which I guess is to be expected. As Nisha just frontlining, only dying a single time in this game. Just an absurd play from the best puck in the world. As Nisha will pop his BKB. As the Ancient goes down, and there go the GGs.
It's actually still not that great, but it still looks like a strong hero, so I want more sample. Further down the line could be a big thing in fights. Oh, gonna pull in. They're actually gonna blood grenade him too. Yeah. Going for the kill on Ghost.
A lot of damage. A nice job eating the wave. Though, and this is gonna be first blood to GH.
Oh my God, he tanked 4 creeps during that entire engagement. Chosen to skill defensively here. He skilled the Purge, or rather, he skilled Devour to get a Purge.
You see the first Ink Swell combo onto Mickey. They get the stun. Illuminate to follow. Mickey not able to get any HP back thanks to the Jingu. GH gets credit for that one. Phantom Embrace, and this is going to be the death of Insania to a neutral creep. Okay, then.
0 kill, or excuse me.
Oh, they're going to go for it again. Rebound into the Scatter Blast with a little Shredder to minus armor. Ghost going to get some help from Sumail. Saberlight getting slowed to a crawl onto the tower. It's a successful maneuver from Sumail. Going to end up netting a 2nd kill. Will Ghost get it, though, is the question? No.
That is just a fully premeditated bait. It's very clear that they have good communication here. Ghost is telling
Global silence for the mid lane. to save Nisha. So defensive global, and that means NGX can group up potentially.
Oh, but he gets doomed on the other side.
Gets it off. Insania is nearby as well. Noob just needs a little bit more damage, but the zip from Sumail should be the end of the Ember. Nisha down and out again as GH and company gonna surround Insania. That's gonna be an easy cleanup, and Boxy likely to fall to Sumail, although he is running a bit low on mana at the moment. Gets the last Electric Vortex. Mischance is there with the Sister's Underwear, but does find the kill in the end.
Marcy is only half the hero at this point.
Oh yeah. Warcry to buy some distance. Saberlight, they're gonna spot him. Noob, Hoof Stomp, actually starts things out. He's in a lot of trouble. You can be able to pop the global silence though, as Saberlight with a rebound away. Looks like he might be able to survive as a result. Mickey spotted out though, Boundless Strike again.
Double Doom.
Yep, Double Doom comes out with a 4-step onto Sumail. Looks like he's gonna survive. Do they have any follow-up? Ghost finally comes in with a Storm Hammer onto one. Saberlight and company are super low on HP. They try to exit now. A big zip from Sumail, wants to finish the job. Boundless Strike destroys him though. And Nisha gets credit for that one. So another flub by Sumail. My goodness.
Are they actually Galaxy? He's breaking the smoke.
The smoke is going to be spotted. Shiva's off from Noob. We'll be able to take out the pesky Snapfire, but at what cost exactly? Ghost uses the God
Saberlight is in a very compromised position here.
For an opening with the Doom. They're going to try to go for the Double Doom. There's the global silence though, but the right clicks from the Sven are quite a bit. Saberlight will drop as a result. Now Ghost on the run, but Mickey's there with the Boundless Strike to delete him. Buyback now from the Grimstroke. Mortimer's Kiss is not going to do too much as Boxy. This is going to be a dieback for him. Drops for the second time as GH will drop for the first. So Sven dying, likely this is the end of the fight for NGX regardless. And now, Noob, only a matter of time before he bites the dust as well. So 3 dead for NGX. To the high ground, Mickey in the triangle area, trying to get away. At the footsteps of his base, Mortimer's Kisses from super far away. Saberlight, okay, he's gonna take the Soulbind himself. Doesn't get lashed to Nisha. They're gonna try to turn this all around as Ghost pops the ult, trying to apply some pressure to Saberlight, but able to rebound away. Try to turn it around onto the Doom instead as Ghost has to run back to base. Already 3 dead.
Double global, they don't know.
Global comes out, Boundless Strike right on top of Sumail, and that is another death for the mid laner of NGX, and that might do it, honestly. 4 dead without buyback. Ghost, the lone
You're opening the door that one mistake could actually lose you the game, but
looks like they want to buy it. And Scatterblast is going to be shown here. There's the cookie to make this a little bit more annoying. Gets cleaved down by Ghost easily. Insania still has global at his disposal as Noob trying to go on the aggressive. Zip in from Sumail. There's the buyback number 1 from Ember. There's the global silence that follows. Mickey inside the pit. Who's going to be able to get the Aegis? Ghost catches it immediately as Mickey in a ton of trouble. He dies. Will buy back instantly though. And now Boxy with a nice cookie onto several heroes. Nisha, a lot of remnants to be used here. Sumail will drop here. Does buy back instantly though as Ghost gets 4 steps to the other side of the cliff. But Nisha trying to finish the job. Only will require a little bit more. That's life number 1 for Nisha. And the Coddle gonna get destroyed in the meantime by the Scatterblast as the rest of NGX trying to exit into their base, but Ghost get caught off guard. Wukong's command with the Mortimers as well. Down goes the Sven. That is effectively a dieback. Takes down the first tier 4. Noob jumps in. Gets Boundless Struck. He's all alone right now. He's taking tons of damage. He should be able to fall, but nice Vortex coming out from Sumail. That is a lot of damage being applied to Saberlight. He's getting extremely low as well. He's going to be able to walk away, though. Sumail's running out of mana, but 3 dead now for NGX. So it's just Sumail and Noob versus the world. They were so close to getting a couple kills here at the end, but now the last tier 4 will fall.
He has Doom available.
Agent exposed. And they can keep him Searing Chains. Doesn't have BKB for another 5 seconds. They have to pop the fortification. Now the creep's starting to stack up. Noob walking in very awkwardly. Gets Boundless Struck, pops the BKB, looking for the Doom. Will get it onto 2 as Sumail comes in with the Electric Vortex, but another global silence will spell the end of Sumail and NGX in this game number 3. Insania just having his number all game long.
Yeah, wow. That was a very close